here. I am so glad you have joined me. Oh wow, you guys are going crazy over this big, huge giveaway that I'm giving. I'm telling you, it's fantastic, isn't it? Have you ever seen so much stuff? I overdid it. I know. Trust me. So, you winners, when you get your box, there's not just one thing in there. There's a lot of stuff in there. I've just gone nuts, but it's so much fun. So I wanted to remind you right here, my secretary gave me this note to tell you that December 1st is the deadline for you to sign up for all this. So go to SharonCapehart.com and the entry form is there. Remember, you have to be a subscriber of my channel. You have to go over to SharonCapehart.com and fill out that entry. It's going to show you a ton of ways to put in multiple entries. And you want in on this giveaway, trust me. I can't sit here with all this stuff. I got to get rid of it now, okay, girls? So, I want to let you know, let's get going right now. Now, here we go. This is our Q&A day, and that's the day we ask Sharon anything. And then I have the answers to your Q's. So I want to go down the list because we've got quite a few right now, and I'm kind of enjoying this. Boy, I tell you, I'm having a terrible hair day, so bear with me, girlfriends, okay? Oh, my gosh. And you know, it is so funny. We had 75 degrees temp all weekend, and it's dropping down to uber low tonight, like 30-ish. Hello. Doesn't know what to do, right? I'm telling you, that's Texas weather for you. Okay, so I want to get to our first question. It says, and this is from Violet. Hi, Sharon. I need to know, so the TNS is medical grade, correct? Yes, it is medical grade. And where can I get this, or do I need a prescription for it? Honey, TNS is your growth factors, and the only place you can get it is a med spa or your doctor's office, okay? Now, this is the thing to remember, too. The TNS Essential Serum, which are your growth factors, but I'm talking about any growth factors here. If you've ever had a problem with any type of cancer, being skin cancer or any kind of cancer, you are not a candidate and do not want to use growth factors. Now, I mention this a lot of the time. I just want to say that again. So if you've been cancer-free this whole time, no problems, then you're a great candidate for TNS. I also have 3 very trustworthy people that I know that are carrying this on eBay, and they are pro sellers. The next one that is carrying TNS, and she is a med spa, is Brianna Stanko. I will have her down below so you can jump on over there. But Brianna is only gives about 15 to 20% discount. So it's a little pricey. Of course, it will last forever, I can tell you that. And it's a dual chambered product. One side is your peptides and one side is your growth factor. So you got 2 products in one. That's why it's pricey. And then, of course, the next thing that I want to let you know is eBay, it will be cheaper. It'll be almost half price on eBay through those particular sellers. If you'll go back to my videos on the growth factors and on my skincare AM and PM, I have those sellers listed down below, okay? You can click on their link. Thank you. Appreciate it. Good luck to you, girlfriend. Okay, moving right along. This is from Deborah. Dear Sharon, I get Milia every time I try to use oils on my face, but I do have dry skin. I've heard a lot of the YouTubers say the same thing. Your videos are always so informative. Please help me here with this. Thank you. Well, guess what, girlfriend? Deborah. I am going to jump on the train with you. And I know Mary Ellen, I think, has mentioned that too every time she uses oils in around the eyeballs, brow bones, any type of eyelid type things, you get Milia. Some people do, some people don't. We do. I'm with you. Now, that is not where I use my oils anyway, is around my eyes. Never happen. I use eye creams. Now, in the daytime, I use the Revision DEJ, which I can use under here and all on my eyelids and brow bones, pat, all around here, and I am good to go, and it has taken the crepiness out of my eyelids. At night, I use the Skin Medica TNS Essential Eye Repair, and it's in a, small canister like yay. So that's the ones that I use. Try that. They're going to help you a lot. Try not to put oils around your eyes. For one thing, oil can travel into your eyes, it can burn, it can get them all blurry. I mean, you don't need it around there. You use your eye cream. Your face oil should be mainly just right in here, in your neck, and your décolleté. Those are the main places, you know what I mean? And of course, you can pat it in and use it as a sealant at night after the rest of your skincare is on. But do not, I would not put it around the eyes. Not. Dear Sharon, I heard that it is not smart to use microneedling around your eyes and eyelids. However, I went ahead because a YouTuber, oh Lord, a YouTuber recommended doing the derma rolling around my eyelid, and I have injured my eye and my skin. I have a patch on my eye, and my doctor had to do several treatments to save my eyesight. Can you please tell us what we are supposed to do with microneedling? Yeah, not that. Girlfriend, oh my gosh, see, this is the problem I have sometimes with us YouTubers. We have to be so careful about what we say and how we do things, and we are usually very, very clear to you guys out there, you subscribers, not to do this unless you know you're used to it or unless you talk to your doctor about it. First of all, if I derma roll at all, it is once a month, and let me tell you why. I have fillers here. I have Botox here. You see what I'm saying? I have Botox here. If you use microneedling, it's going to break down the Botox and the fillers, and you've wasted all that money because it's going to move it all around. It's not going to work. Therefore, my doctor says, with the microneedling, he said, you don't really need it anyway. You use medical grade, it's going deeper into the skin, you're good to go. Thank you. Okay. For those of you that are doing microneedling, I implore you, unless you have been in and had a professional do it for you first and teach you how to use it around the orbital bone, then don't use it. Because obviously it's extremely dangerous. You're talking about needles around your eye. Personally, I don't know that many people that use a derma roller around their eyes. Okay, unless they're really experienced with it and they've tried it for a long time, or they're already an esthetician or yeah. But for the average layman, stay away from that nonsense, okay? Stay away from, don't try everything. Sometimes we just show you what we're doing, but we always, all of us, I don't care who it is, it always tells you, talk to your doctor first, go to the doctor first, call your doctor, something. Do not do everything a YouTuber is demonstrating to you until you get it down pat. Just because you see a YouTuber do it doesn't mean, immediately you order that roller and immediately you just start going to town on everything. No. Let your doctor or esthetician show you how to do it first, okay? I was taught eons ago. I was microneedling before I was even using fillers, back in my 40s even. So it's an old practice. It's been around for a long time. And I had my esthetician do it, and she taught me, but after she had been doing it for 2 years, then she decided she'd teach me some home things. But then after that, once I got the fillers, the doctor said, heart, you can't do it anyway, okay? So I implore you to be careful. I'm not blaming the YouTuber, and I'm not blaming you. I'm telling you, just listen, because every YouTuber that does microneedling, and I've never heard them say any differently. Okay, not the ones I know, not the responsible, mature YouTubers, are not going to just start going around the eye and telling you should do this. No, and I've never seen one that did the eyelids, ever. So, okay, don't. I'm so sorry that happened to you, but you get healed and throw it away. You don't need to do that. Let a professional do that for you, sweetheart, okay? Because as we get older, we can't see to do stuff like that anyway. I'm just telling you, okay? And if you're okay now, ladies, just hang on to your hat, because once you finish with menopause, everything goes down the toilet. from menopause on, you start losing eyesight, you start getting cataracts. I mean, what was I? I had my cataracts. I was lucky enough to get to my 60s before I had to have cataracts removed. But my other girlfriends, they had cataracts removed around 53 to 58 in that area. I'm telling you. And after that, it's a mess. Okay, well anyway, so much for that, all right? Okay, let's move on to the next one. Oh, that just crucifies me. Okay, so here we go. We have one from Helene. Happy Thanksgiving, Sharon. Well, thank you, darling. Said, I hope you enjoyed your day. I like this video you just did very much. You always present such interesting and useful content. I have dry skin. I have had it all my life, and I am now in my 50s. I never had teenage acne. I have no visible pores on my face. You were correct when you said you may have more visible lines. I certainly have lines under my eyes. I tend to get milia all over my face. Oh, don't you guys just hate that? Ugh! And said, and if I use a rich oil or cream, I exfoliate with glycolics, yes, and lactic acid. I also use rice enzyme powder twice a week, good girl. It can be very embarrassing to have milia on my cheeks and chin. They are very difficult to remove. I have a Labelle sonic blade to try to remove small milia on the surface. It's very challenging as I don't know exactly which ingredient is the cause of the milia. Any suggestions would be appreciated. Thanks so much for what you do. Okay, sweetheart. Milia, ooh, those little boogers. And the little facial cysts that you get too. Sometimes right in here, and then the milia. I don't get too much milia because I stay away from oily stuff around my eyes in particular. Now, I don't get milia on my face, but I get those little, like, crusty cysts. And generally, what my dermatologist told me to do, ask yours if this is good for you, and because I do have dry skin like you, I take a little cotton swab and I dip mine in 14% alcohol, and I dab it. I dab it on those little crusty cysts or any little milia that may come up. I just, dot it on there. Because can I tell you, the next morning they're usually all gone and down. See, they come and they go. They come and they go. But using a glycolic wash like the Glow that I told you all, it used to be Glow Therapeutics. It's now, Glow Skin, Glow Beauty, whatever. I use that glycolic wash every week, and you're rubbing it on your face for 60 seconds, and you can feel all the tingling and everything. Bingo, the next morning you have nothing. You have no milia, no little cysts, nothing around your face. If in doubt, go to your doctor. They can use cryotherapy, and they have other methods. But those are the ones that work. I think glycolic acid seems to be the very, very best for that. Okay, moving right along. Interesting. What skincare stuff day, huh? Dear Sharon, I have combination skin. Good girl. Pores that you can drive a truck through. I get that. Said they've gotten larger as I've aged. Can you do a video about large pores? Okay, I have done a video on large pores. Check my playlist on that, but let me finish your question. And so my skin does feel dehydrated sometimes. The heat will do it. I'm always freezing, so I turn it up higher. Okay, I really like to use a humidifier when a person with large pores. I have a humidifier, I swear, in every room. And when I had my house where I downsized, to a high-rise, when I had my house, I had a humidifier on my system, so it didn't matter what room, you didn't have to have a separate one. It just all came through the unit, if you know what I'm saying. Humidifiers are going to be a godsend, they're a blessing. Now, as far as the large pores are generally from people that have had a lot of oily skin as they were younger. I had drippy, oily skin. I mean, man, I made an oil slick look dry, okay? I mean, I was a child that had extremely oily skin. And as I got older, I started to dry out a little bit. Now, I can say I have dry skin. My doctor doesn't think I have uber dry skin, because he said, I've still got, an oily T-zone from time to time. It depends. You know, when you get older, your skin kind of changes almost daily. But what I want to say to you is for the pores, if you just would use your glycolic acids, okay, and your glycolic washes, you know, and now see, this is the deal. Listen to Mama here. I exfoliate every single day, but I don't do hardcore exfoliation every day. I'll use my rice powder every other day. Sometimes I use my dermabrasion unit, my PMD, once a month. I use my glycolic acid definitely on the other 2 days. You see what I'm saying? And that keeps my pores cleaned out. But even using your rice powder, like Tatcha rice powder, and don't get that off the brand that I found at the Korean store. Did I not tell you all that as something? I went and got that to try it out for you all. Oh my God, it scratched my face to pieces. That's not fine enough. The Tatcha though, and I get nothing from this, so don't think I'm beating their drum, but for a reason. I'm serious though. That is a finer rice powder, and it doesn't scratch your face. It just turns into like a white creamy lotion. Oh my God, it's heaven. But guess what? Every pore is clean. Debunks everything. And that's what I like about the rice powder, because it's gentle exfoliation during the week till you use your hardcore glycolic wash or glycolic acids. But glycolic, that's what's going to keep them debunked, and they're going to look smaller. See, they look larger because they're full of caca. And as I've told you all before, and by debunking them and keeping those pores cleaned out like that, and even if you use a Clarisonic once or twice a week, that's okay, just don't push, but you can use a Clarisonic to keep those pores cleaned out. See what I mean? But be careful to be good to your skin. I had one contact me, and I wanted to mention this because she contacted me 3 times on the same question. She said she remembered when I did a video that I said, be gentle to your skin, love your skin, take care of your skin, don't be harsh with it, blah, blah, blah. You know, so you won't get broken capillaries and so forth. She says she watched someone that said, you got to get rough and vigorous and stimulate all the blood and blah, blah, blah. I agree you can stimulate blood, but you can do that with just, you know, exfoliating with a rice powder, just using your hands to cleanse this. I do not believe in getting rough and vigorous on your skin. As a matter of fact, I asked my derm about that. It wasn't just one derm. There were 8 there at the table the other day, and I asked this, and they were shocked. They said, absolutely not. If you do that, you're going to break all these capillaries in here, all around here. Your problem areas and your cheeks, you can also break capillaries there. So don't put too much pressure and activity on your skin. Okay, sweetheart? I hope that answered your question. I think your name was Diane, right? I think so. I told you, I promised you I was going to answer that for you. So it's one thing to stimulate. It's another thing to rub it and stir it up too much where you break all your capillaries. That's nuts, okay? Thanks. Appreciate it. Okay, here's another one from Pamela. Okay, I'm confused about the milky cleansers. After wiping off, do you then use another cleanser and water? If not, can you use your toner afterwards? Okay, a milky cleanser is just another example of, there are foamy cleansers, gel cleansers, water cleansers, milky cleansers. We can go down the line. And then there's, you know, other type of cleansers as well. These are just to name a few. A milky cleanser is just one that almost is like a lotion. It's a milky type of lotion, so to speak. Let's take dermalogical. Let's just use that for instance. It's like a milky cleanser, one of them is. And you just wash your face with it just like you do CeraVe. Now CeraVe is almost a milky cleanser, but it's still kind of more on the gel side. And it's very gentle and it's hydrating and it's wonderful as well. Okay, all cleansers you just wash, okay? And then wash it off and then apply your toner. Now, let's say you're using a foam or a gel cleanser, and let's say you want to do a double cleansing that night. Like if I've been out and I've got a lot of extra makeup, or if I wear my full coverage, which is almost all the time, you got to do a double cleanse. So you do just rub your, oil all over that face, okay, to loosen all that makeup. You clean all that off, then you go in with your cleanser. It doesn't matter what cleanser. You can go in with foam cleanser, gel cleanser, milk cleanser, whatever your skin loves. My skin is softer and does better with a milky cleanser because I'm edging on, I'm on that dry skin level. So I take real good care of nourishing it. And that's what the milky cleansers do. Even if they're on like that, it's still gentler to the skin. But you can use Cetaphil, you can use CeraVe, you can use Korean cleansers. I'll tell you another good one that I'm loving, and I've been using it for quite some time now, is the La Roche-Posay, and I think it's for the gentle skin, but I'm loving that. And it's out of a big squirt bottle. If I remember, I'll do a video on that because I'm enjoying that a lot. It's very gentle. And but that's all a milky cleanser is. It's just called milky because it's got a milky look. It's milky. But just remember, ladies, whatever you put on your face, 30, 40 seconds, you're going to wash that crap off, okay? And when you take it off, yes, you're going to use your toners right after you wash your face. And then your essences, okay? And then start the rest of your skincare. Got it? Okay. Remember, thinnest to thickest. All your water-based, thin stuff first, thickest at the end. Okay, girlfriend? Thank you, sweetheart. I hope that helped. Let me know if it didn't and you need more information. Last but not least, Sabrina. Dehydrated skin is me. I got a sample of the DE Marula oil. Oh my God, I love it. Good for you. I took a washi cloth to my under eye last night to try and remove some flaky skin, and now I have little red specks of blood under my left eye. Sometimes I want to just give up on my face. What do I do, Sharon? You know what? I love marula oil. That is absolutely, next to cacao, my very favorite. Why? Because it's the only oil that the molecules are small enough to penetrate through the epidermis. Do y'all believe that? Hallelujah. That's why people are crazy about marula. But I don't put oils, and I just answered this in a question earlier. I don't put any oils under my eyes. I use eye cream. I don't put them on my orbital bone. I don't put them around my eyes. If I use oils, they're in here. Maybe wipe it there. It's mostly down the neck and décolleté, or to pat to seal on products before you go to bed. Do not do this kind of thing, okay? Because, and then you said you took your washi cloth, which is very gentle. Guerlain Natural. Listen, I have a ton of those. I use them every day, every night, okay? And under your eyes, let's not try and remove some flaky skin. No, don't remove the flaky skin. It'll come off when it's supposed to, girlfriend, okay? Ooh, and I don't know why you would have flaky skin under your eyes unless it needed a good eye cream. And I mentioned eye creams earlier to that other lady, so try listening to that question. Don't put those oils under your eye. And hopefully you're not putting Retin-A under your eyes either, okay? I'm just saying, I'm a firm believer in not doing that because your eyes are so completely delicate and thin. And remember, the flakiness is removing all the dead skin cells, which are the top layer of that skin, so your eyes can get thin. You got to be really careful how you do your eyes. You understand, girlfriend? Okay, hope that helped. I want to know why, though, you had flakes under your eyes, just because I'm curious. Okay, my ladies, I want to thank each and every one of you for being with me today. I just thoroughly enjoyed it so much. And thanks so much for your questions, and I'll, have my email down below. So if you have any questions you want to ask Sharon anytime, it can be makeup, skincare, lifestyle, whatever you want to ask, I'm going to answer for you. Just send all your questions to that email address. And remember to go over to my website, SharonCapehart.com, Sign up, get all your entries in, and make sure you are a subscriber. That will always come first, okay? With the app we're using, it checks all the way through. So you've got to be a subscriber. And I want to say mwah, 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 mwah to all my new subbies. I love each and every one of you. You all are so funny. You all cracked me up this week. I was laughing a lot with some of your comments and things, some of your emails you sent me. Thank you very much. Man, no way, very happy. All right. So I want to stay to each and every one of you to stay sassy, classy, and confident. And give me a big thumbs up on this video.